Guys, please, I'm sorry. Please come back again, please. I don't know what's going on with my internet. Comrade-Stanley is the true son of his father and the Pan-Africanist. We love what you do. Thank you very much, guys. I'm very sorry for the distraction in the internet. Internet is very bad. It's rainy season here anyway, so internet is very, very bad. Sorry. Keep coming, guys. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. God bless you. We are super proud of you. It's hard to find an African youth that's doing what you're doing for his people. We love you, and may the Almighty God protect you. Comrade-Stanley. Keep coming, guys. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. The internet was very, very, very bad. I have to switch. I actually have to switch. I'm sorry for the interruption. I'm very, very sorry for the interruption. I'm sorry, guys. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. God bless you. We are super proud of you. It's hard to find an African youth that's doing what you're doing for his people. We love you, and may the Almighty God protect you. Comrade-Stanley. Keep coming, guys. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming, guys. Keep coming back, guys. Keep coming back. Keep coming back. Keep coming back. Keep coming back. All right. Let me just not just waste time anyway, because we've already started the broadcast already. So I was talking about the Ibom guy, the Akwa Ibom airline, that disrespected, humiliate one passenger lady, right? It is uncalled for. And the worst part of it is that, like I said, the criminal justice system in Nigeria, in fact, the justice system in Nigeria is nothing to write home about. This same incident happened, few weeks ago by one individual, one popular Nigerian musician, and the guy ended up apologizing to the Nigerians and to the airline. But his own incident was even worse than what happened with this lady. Okay? So now, how come this young lady's case was just swept off and she was immediately sent to Kirikiri prison? Within the space of less than 24 hours, she was sent to Kirikiri prison. Meanwhile, somebody that blocked the airline, that blocked flight from flying, was only allowed to tender apology. I mean, this is the kind of injustice, and I don't know, maybe because he's a woman, that's how I feel. Because women have been treated so bad in this African society. A lot of women have been sidelined. Some women have been, have been treated so bad. And I keep wondering, why is it that we have such kind of mindset against women in Africa? We always see women like they are less. We always see women like they are nobody. We always see women like they are only meant to be in the kitchen or to be in the bedroom. You don't have respect for women. And a full grown man will beat up a woman, you beat her up, you naked her in the flight, you film it, and you posted it on the social media. What was the crime of the lady? Her crime was just that you asked her to off her phone, and she told you that the phone is on airplane mode. You asked a passenger to off her phone, and the passenger told you that her phone is on airplane mode. What are you supposed to do as a professional air hostess? What you were supposed to do is to cleave her and move on with your job, and be monitoring her, see if she's using internet, or I believe pretty well that she cannot even get internet on the air, or she's making call, which I'm pretty sure that she cannot even make a call on the air. Not just only that, you'll be monitoring her. That is your job. You'll be monitoring her, see what she will be doing with the phone. For crying out loud. This thing shouldn't have even escalated to this extent that you'll be beating somebody's daughter, beating somebody's wife, or somebody's girlfriend, or somebody's sister. You beat her in the public, you beat her up, you naked her, you tore her cloth, you let her private part show outside, and you film it. That you let her private part show outside is not even the main thing. The main thing is that you picked up your phone and film her. Not just only filming her, you didn't film her just for evidence in the court. You filmed her and posted it on social media. And somebody is telling me that the lady was, what? Are you kidding me? They are just lucky that this was not even a relative to me. It wasn't even my sister. Because if it was my sister, I swear to God Almighty who made me, we will eat dead rats together. Sincerely speaking, I keep wondering what have women done in Africa, for crying out loud. When you come to politics, you sideline them. Look at what is happening to Natasha. Natasha, a former, let me not call her a former anyway, because she's a current senator, serving senator in Nigeria. Look at the way she's been treated in the Senate, in the chamber. She came out and made an allegation. She made an allegation against the Senate president, that the Senate president, is trying to sexually harass her. She made the allegation. What were you supposed to do? You were supposed to investigate the allegation, see if it is true. In a same country, what Senate president was supposed to do was to resign or step down, set aside until the investigation is concluded. But what they did is to, they summon her, they sanction her, I mean, how would I put it? And at the end of the day, nothing is being done. No justice for her, no nothing. This is the kind of country, this is the kind of continent that we are living in. There's no single respect for women. How can you beat a passenger that paid her flight from Akwa Ibom to Lagos State with her own money? We had any money. You were like I always say, customers are always right. That's what I always tell my staffs. Customers are always right, even when they are wrong. Apologize to them. Tell them sorry. That is how it is. That is how it's supposed to be. Apologize to them, even when they are wrong. Apologize to them, because without customer, you can't be able to make money to pay salaries. Now, let me ask a question to Nigerians that are watching me here. What happened, that incident that happened on Sunday, and this lady was beaten up in the public domain? Because I see some people celebrating that what the Ibom hostess did was right, this and that. Listen, they filmed the part that they want to put out there. The main incident was not filmed. But do you know that the lady in question filmed the part where she was asking the air hostess, please, can you let me to alight from the flight? And the air hostess blocked her view and never to let her go. Do you know she was blocked not to let go? And at the end of the day, they filmed the part that they want to put out there to the public, for public to see. And not just only that, you blocked her from alighting from the flight, and you were not satisfied. You beat her up, you were not satisfied. You naked her, you were not still satisfied. You filmed her and filmed her private part. You were not still satisfied. All you could do is to post her private part on the social media. Nigerians, and you guys are going to dig out the girls' previous videos and pictures where, I mean, Nigeria Association. Nobody's saying anything. The criminal justice system of Nigeria. That lady was not supposed to send to Kirikiri prison. And by the way, that was a civil case. It was not a criminal, like they say they charge the charges that I saw the posted last time. They charge this girl criminal charges. I mean criminal charges. That was what they gave to this lady, all because she's a woman. The way we treat women in Africa is the same way women retaliate to us back, we as men. My papa said, yeah, was quite embarrassing. The passenger fell into their trap by acting out of character with her violent reaction. I knew the crew had serious fault too, and first escalated it, but the passenger. My brother Tokwe Olowo said, it's not right to naked her and post on the social media. After taking laws into their hands, they still put her in cricket. I mean, this is injustice to the highest order. Injustice. Injustice. I've always said it time without no. This is even this morning. I told my security, I told them, listen, customers are always right. But see, sometimes you can get crazy customers, sometimes you can get calm customers. Now, how do you do when you see the crazy one? You become so quiet and you calm. You become the calm. See, to be calm is not weakness. That is a sign of respect and moral conduct. When I saw the air hostess, when I saw her picture, I knew very well that this is a chronic narcissist. Not just a narcissist, she's a manipulator. She's a manipulator. Because what they all this what they did was to film the part where the lady slapped the air hostess. But what happened? She's slapping me. She's slapping me. What did you do to her that made her to slap you? It's a simple question. You blocked a passenger. First of all, are you a security agent? That the answer is no. Were you in position to stop her from alighting from the flight? The answer is no. What were you supposed to do as air hostess is to report the case to the airport authority. And the airport authority will do the right thing, because there's no way the lady will walk down from the flight and walk freely out of the arrival room without being properly checked. So on the process of checking her, the security agents can now do their job. What right do you have to block the lady from alighting from the flight? And Nigerians are not asking questions. That lady is still in Kirikiri prison as I'm speaking to you right now. That is the state of criminal justice system that Dele Farotimi is talking about. That is the problem that we have in Nigeria, where the people in power embezzling the life out of Nigerians, and they are working freely. Meanwhile, the young boys that stole women are not trying to have female fans. No, I don't need that. Like I always tell you guys, my channel is for justice, fairness, and the equity. I stand for what is right. I stand to speak on what is right. When it's not right, I'll speak against it. Like I always say, you see, Ibrahim Traore, you are seeing on my background. I said, the people say I'm using it to get views. No, that is lies from the pit of hell. The reason why I put Ibrahim Traore on my background is because I consider him as a hero. I consider him as a hero, and he's doing right in Burkina Faso. And he's waking every African youth up, making us to understand that we have every single resources that to develop Africa and to make Africa great, because he has been doing it in Burkina Faso. So I'm using my platform to promote his leadership. That is why you will see his picture on my background. Now, this is for the Ibom Air. If you feel so comfortable that you will detain this lady or send her to jail because you asked her to off her phone and she told you that her phone is on airplane mode, well, I'm scared that in all my life, I will never board Ibom Air. Because why? The same thing that is made on this lady can be done to me as well. And if Nigeria is a country where the system works, where people fight for justice for real, where we have human rights activists, not human rights activists for their pocket. I mean, if you come to Nigeria today, most of the Nigerian human rights activists that you see in Nigeria today, they are only after their own selfish interest. They are not really human rights activists. The true activists that we know in Nigeria, they are gone. They are no longer here. People like Ganifa Wemi, those ones, Fela Nicola Okuti, those ones are gone. The activists that we have in Nigeria today are the activists for their pocket. People that want to make money for their pocket. These are the activists that we have in Nigeria. So if at all Nigeria is a country that has human rights activists, I'm pretty sure that this lady would never go to jail, go to prison. I'm pretty sure about that. Because people will stand for her, knowing fully well that her rights have been stepped on. They have stepped on her cloth. We have the video. You stepped on this lady's right. You don't have any right to beat her up. First of all, the lady's right were being trapped upon. You saw it on the video where the lady was being beaten. You strip her naked, you filmed her, and you posted her naked picture on the social media, where every single person. Now, let me ask you a question. Can that video now be taken away from the social media? The answer is no. The answer is no, because it's gone. That's why I always tell people that social media never forgets. Something has been. I said it. So people were saying now the lady have mental issue. The lady does not have any mental issue. It was the provocation from the air hostess that made the lady turn to that way. Even if it is me, I will do worse than what the lady did, because I wouldn't mind to go to jail, because I wouldn't be watching you humiliating me. Tear my cloth, beat me up, and film my nakedness, and put it out there on the social media. This is the same way. This is the reason why I always say this. Listen. I always say this. You see, sometimes what we do is what comes to us. The consequences of what we do is what we are seeing today, because we fail to respect women in Africa. That is why we can never get it right when it comes to choosing leaders. We can never get it right. We can never get it right. With what happened to Natasha, our Senator Natasha, in the upper chamber, in the red chamber, is exactly an indication that women have been drastically. I mean, how will I put it? Women have been dehumanized in Africa, in Nigeria. Women have been so disrespected in all ramifications. You suspend a sitting senator, an elected senator, you suspend her. Not just only that, you suspended her, you took all her security away from her. Not just only that, you are still fighting to make sure that she goes to jail. A sitting senator, an elected senator, not appointee, elected senator. What did the women do to Nigerians, to Nigerian men, for crying out loud? The other day I was watching, I saw, hey God Almighty, I saw I don't know if it's 5 years old girl or 6 years old girl was raped by an adult. This man is over 30 something years or 40 years of age. Raped this young girl. Not just only that he raped the girl, he raped the girl front and back and messed the girl up. Oh God Almighty. Nigerians, we have a long way to go until the day we start changing our mindset, our mentality. We can't keep getting it right. Until the day we wake up and start changing our mindset against women, we cannot start getting it right. What we see on the social media, what we see today is like, woman this, woman that. Listen. What we do to women, we can't even try. Some of them that tried it in the Western world, they got the consequences of they deserve. Women need to be respected. You can imagine a woman carried a human being in her stomach for 9 months, go through all thick and thin, went through all kind of things, go to the labor, which you know very well that for a woman to go to labor is a 50-50 thing. 50% chance of surviving and 50% chance of losing her life on the course of producing somebody else on earth. And you disrespect these individuals. You can ask my wife. Listen, my wife is on social media. Shasha Taola is on Instagram. Go and ask her how we are living in the house. I understand the fact that women has their own problem. Naturally, you understand the fact that women are nagging types. They love nagging. That's number one. Number two, sometimes when they are quick to get angry. But what do you do as a man? Bible call them weaker vessels. What do you do as a man? Our duty to a woman is to love them, carry them like egg, respect them. I know there are horrible ones out there, but the bad ones cannot spoil the good ones, for crying out loud. Okay, Papa said, I believe you are mixing things up by bringing Natasha issue into it. Please let Natasha fight her own battle herself and bring real evidence. Forget all the emotional tantrums. I understand, Papa. Now, for instance, we saw everything that played out. Natasha came and submitted a petition against the Senate president. We understand that fact. By submitting a petition against the Senate president, immediately that petition was submitted and read out in the red chamber, what was supposed to happen? The Senate president was supposed to step aside until further investigation is being concluded. This person, I don't know what kind of comment is this. Now, when this petition was submitted and they read the petition out, what the Senate president was supposed to do, they were supposed to form a committee which I know they formed a committee of themselves, not even in the favor of Natasha. Now, the Senate president in the same country, the Senate president was supposed to step aside until the investigation is being concluded. They find out if he was, guilty or he was innocent, right? Now, they did not do that. What they did was to form a committee against Senator Natasha, which was totally violating of her right. And before you know it, she was being suspended for 6 months. I don't know if it is 6 months or 1 year, I don't know. She was being suspended indefinitely, just like that. That is not how it's supposed to be, my brother. That is not how it's supposed to be. Let me ask you a question. Senator Natasha did the same thing. I think that was 2021 or 2022, something like that. They had the same problem with the Senate, with the Red Chamber. Not only Senator Natasha, but a lot of senators have done even worse than what Natasha did, what they said that she did. And by the way, there's nothing wrong that Natasha did. What Natasha did was submitting a petition and saying that she has been sidelined. Now I'm coming, Papa. Wait, I'm coming. Let me just finish. Now, after all said and done, the court asked her to return back to the chamber, and they refused her from entering the Senate. Now, is that not violation of right, or not just only violation of right? That is a disrespect to the law of Nigeria. So I don't understand. For me, my own opinion, from my own view, my own perspective, I'm saying things. I feel like because Natasha is a woman, that is why she's been treated the way they've treated her. Because if it is a man, sincerely speaking, it wouldn't even get up to this extent. And mind you, this is not the first time that somebody come out to accuse the Senate president of such a thing. Similar things have happened when he was NDDC chairman or something like that, minister of NDDC, during Buhari time. Similar things has happened when he was a governor. Now, what are they supposed to do? If it's in the same country where the law works, what they were supposed to do is to think. This thing happened before, happened the second time. This is the third time. So there must be no smoke without fire. But no, they didn't do that, because Nigeria is an enterprise where everybody comes and do anyhow. As long as you are in power, you have power to control anything anyhow you want. Now they start manipulating the whole incident. No. Well, Papa, sincerely speaking, I'm not going to be talking much about Natasha anyway, because for me, I don't live in Nigeria. And sincerely speaking, all I'm saying is on social media. And I'm pretty sure that whatever that played out, no matter whatever that played out, the Senate went too far in punishing Natasha. They went extremely far. What were they dodging? Were they dodging something? What is really going on? That is a question to answer. What is really going on? Because I don't see the reason why they will go this extreme. I mean, this is the second. I think this is second time or third time. No, second time I've seen an elected senator being being removed from the Senate. I don't know. sincerely speaking, for me, I'm just against that inhuman treatment against women, most especially in Nigeria. Because with what happened to this young lady on Sunday is an indication that women are not safe in Nigeria. They are really not safe in Nigeria. Not just only by the government, even in the family. Women are being treated separately, being treated differently. There are some communities in Nigeria today. When you go there, they will tell you that they cannot send a woman to school because she's a woman. Tomorrow she will get married and move on. No, that is wrong. That is absolutely wrong. What is good for the goose is good for the gander. Whatever you do for the male child should be done the same thing to the female child. It should be a vice versa. There shouldn't be discrimination in all this. And by the way, if you look around, you get to understand that in a family, the people that even look back more on their parents are the women. Papa said, bro, I agree, but you also failed to acknowledge that Natasha went too far with a ridiculous sexual accusation over a mere issue of change of seat. I understand that fact. You still don't understand where I'm coming from. What I'm trying to say, even the Senate went too far. It shouldn't have even resulted of suspending her from the Senate. It shouldn't have even gone to that extent. What they should have, if you are suspending Natasha, fact, Papa, if you are suspending Natasha, Senate President also should step down until further investigation is being concluded. What is this? Who will be this one self? He said chasing internet money, all this nonsense now, monetization. Are you fucking mad? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you mad? Internet what? For crying out loud. Bro, oh my, he said internet money. Internet what? Do you think if I'm looking for internet money, I go to Facebook? Do you think like Nigerians, what is wrong with you? What is even wrong with you, for crying out loud? He said chasing internet money, all this nonsense now, monetization. Are you fucking kidding me? You don't look, go to my page, look at me. Do I look like I'm hungry, for crying out loud? Do I look like you? Look at this hungry looking you. I mean, please, this is my channel. Please, I'm begging you in the name of God. This is my channel, and I'm here to lend my voice, not for the money. Even if the channel is monetized, how much can even YouTube pay me? Even making from live stream. Listen, if I have 50,000 views of my live stream, I don't make up to $2. If I have 50,000 views on my live stream, at the end of my live stream, I don't make up to $2. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding? Do you know how much I spend in a day? Please don't be disrespectful to me, please, or else I will remove you from here. I don't usually do this, but I will do that. Don't disrespect me. Yes, even if, see, after this live stream, I'm pretty sure maybe I will get up to 10,000 or 20,000 views. Listen, I don't make up to even $1 for 20,000 views. I don't make up to $1. So what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Listen, do you know the reason why I left Facebook? I had up to 15,000 views on Facebook. The reason why my Facebook was due for monetization. Do you know why I left Facebook? My Facebook was banned. Was banned by Facebook. Because why? 2023, I was preaching against people selling their vote. They were saying that APC members were saying that I'm preaching against Tinubu, and they reported my page. At the end of the day, I lost 15,000 followers. Facebook. I did not complain. I opened another one. I lost 7,000 plus. I opened another one. I lost 1,700. I decided to end Facebook. Sometimes if you see me on Facebook, maybe I went there to read news. I kept to YouTube. I'm doing my thing. I'm not doing it for money, bro. Go and look. See, I have a project coming up January 2026. I have a project. Papa said Natasha should go read the Senate rules and be guided. Also, I appeal that women are also too emotional with everything. Any small issue, they bring up sexual assault just to snare main character. I understand the fact. Papa, you are right. You are right. You don't understand that's why I love, see, this is the kind of interaction that I love. Thank you very much. I love people that are intelligent. I love people that are constructive in their whatever they, for their or in their opinions. I love it. Papa, thank you very much. Always, like I say. But you know what thing I will tell you? Like I always say, women are emotional. I said it before. But one thing you will get to understand that you cannot use the strength of a woman to compare the strength of a man. You cannot. If you are comparing the strength of a woman to the strength of a man, you are getting it wrong. Sometimes women will use discretion. Men should use discretion to follow woman. I have a wife. I've been married for 7 years. I've been married for 7 years. You can imagine having a wife in my house for 7 good years. You get to understand that I've studied women very closely and very well. Sometimes when they are emotional, what I would do, I would just enter car, drive to my office. Even if it was on Sunday, I would stay in the office till maybe when I feel like they are calm, I would just walk down to chop shop or somewhere else, buy a few things that I know that she like, bring it home. Before I will even be coming, I will call her, mommy, what do you want? That is how you see women. Women, see, let me tell you something. Women can make you and women can destroy you. Women can make you, women can build you. But let me tell you something. You see, women are powerful. If a woman is angry with you, my brother, you have a very big problem. If a woman is angry with you, you have a very, very big problem. But if a woman is happy with you, if the woman that you have in your house as a wife or girlfriend is happy with you, bro, things will be working. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you a story. You see me every Monday. I don't joke with Mondays. You see, Sunday evening to Monday morning, I don't joke with it. My wife is a lawyer. My wife works in the Ministry of Justice. But you know one thing, before she goes to work in the Monday morning, I will need her and tell mommy, pray for me. Every Monday, even this past Monday, I did it. I do it every day. Because I know very well, I've discovered that if we have a problem on Sunday evening, we carry that problem, enter Monday morning. That week is destabilized for me. Women are powerful. Don't let anybody deceive you. You see, women, don't let any woman drop tears for you on the ground. It is better for you. It is better for a woman to offend you and abandon you than for you to abandon a woman or offend a woman. I'm telling you what I'm telling you with experience. Women are powerful. Women are spiritual. So let me come to this man that said, I'm here for monetization. Brother, before you comment, I've said it time without number. Please, it's not everybody that is chasing internet money. Okay, I know that money is good. If I see, I will take. But to this extent, my brother, this is not why I'm here. I'm here because it's a passion, and I will tell you the reason why you see me on social media. First of all, I'm a victim of bad leadership in Nigeria. I'm a victim, a very big victim of bad leadership in Nigeria. First of all, I left Nigeria 2010. That was when I left Nigeria. 2010 till now is almost 15 years, right? I left Nigeria. I'm 41 years old. I left Nigeria when I was 20 something years. Now, I left Nigeria with backpack, my old backpack, one trouser, one shoe. That's what I left Nigeria with. No, I understand. I'm just want to clarify because people think I come here to make money. How much am I even making? Can I show you my YouTube analytic for 1 month? I show you my YouTube analytic. I've not even made up to $100 for 1 month plus. What can I do with 100? Do you know how much I spend in petrol every week? I spend $4,000 in petrol. $4,000 is how much? That's almost 100,000 naira or 100,000 naira every week. I'll swear with everything I'm looking for. $4,000. That's what I spend on petrol every week. Do you think YouTube can pay me that? Spending my time, even being on live stream here, I even abandon my business to do this. So why will you come to disrespect me? I've not even seen this name before on my live stream. Why would the first comment here that you make is to disrespect me? Please don't do that, please. Please don't do that. Okay? So now, women are very powerful. And we the men, some of us do not know that. The day you get to understand that women, forget about what they tell you, it's not true. Those things are just fallacy. Those things are just this. It's not, there is truth in it. Oh. If a woman naked herself for you, if a woman cry for you, my brother, you need sanctification. You need to go and shower in the river. I'm telling you the gospel truth. So we must respect them. We must, value them. We must adore them because they deserve it. When I say women deserve respect, I know what I'm saying. I understand the fact there are the bad ones out there. There are the ones that are, making things horrible for men. I understand. But do you know that there is a way you will live with a devil in the house? The devil will turn to an angel. There is a way you will be living with a devil in the house, and that devil will turn to an angel. Tell me how. Listen, you don't give back the negative energy that a woman gives to you. You don't give back because they are weaker vessels. If a woman is giving you negative energy, return back with positive energy. We understand that fact that the women are, like I said before, Papa, I understand the fact that women is a woman that killed Samson. I understand that, sir. But she was having a mission. That is why if you're a man and you want to get married, please put your eyes on the ground. Do not be carried away by ass and the boobs. Do not be carried away by the sweetness of the bed. Do not be carried away. Make sure that you married your best friend. That's why in Christianity there is what we call courtship. Courtship is very, 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 very important. Courtship is very, very, very important. It is good to go through courtship so that you get to understand the kind of woman that you are getting married to, the kind of woman that you are dating. It is very important. And during the period of courtship, that is when, you see, bad character can never hide. There's no way. Bad character is like kerosene. When you pour it on your hand and cover it, definitely it will leak out from the other side. So it cannot hide. During the period of courtship, that is when you get to know if you are compatible with this woman or not. During the time of courtship, like for instance, in Anambra State, Anambra people has culture. I don't know if I have Anambra people here. In Anambra, there's what they call Izunato. I don't know if I have an Anambra people here. That's what they call Izunato. Izunato is on that process whereby the lady will be sent to your mother if your mother is still alive, or if any of your relatives, the lady will be sent to them to spend 3 weeks with your family members. Within that period of 3 weeks, my brother, character must show, no matter how the lady pretends. No matter how the lady pretends, within that short period of time, character must show. So this Izunato, they call it Izunato, means 3 weeks. Izunato means 3 weeks. So the lady will be sent to your mother in the village for 3 weeks so that your mother will watch her. The lady will cook. The lady will fetch water. The lady will do all necessary house chores. That's very, very important. And your mother will be watching her character, watching the kind of phone calls she answers, watching every single step that she makes. Exactly. Watching every single steps that she makes. And during that 3 weeks, after that 3 weeks, now there is a ceremony. I mean, this is for Anambra people. There is a ceremony that will be conducted to send the lady back to her family. And when the lady is being sent back to her family, then the mother will call the son and tell the son all the girl's character, call the relatives and tell them the girl's behavior. And if the lady is a good lady, the mother will tell them, this one will have to get this one. This one, we cannot lose this one. This one is very, very good. She has a very good character. That is what they call Izunato. We call it courtship in Christianity. For those of you that are, called Christians, we call it courtship, Izunato. It is very, very, very important before you get married to any lady. So if you get after that courtship and Izunato, and both of you decide to get married, if you get married, you have no other complaint. Whatever you see there, you must sort it out by yourself. You must sort it out by yourself. My own wife, I started dating my wife in 2015, and we got married 2018. I dated my wife 2015, 2016, 2017. We got married 2018. So I knew every single of her character. I knew it. The ones that I know that I can fix, I try my possible. You see, let me tell you something. See, when me and my wife started living together, I broke her. I broke every bone in her. I broke her. In fact, I melt her. I mold her to my taste. When we were dating, my wife was a little bit aggressive. But on a long run, I got to understand that this thing is something that I can fix. Before we get married, I started fixing it already. When she give me negative energy, I give her positive energy. Sometimes when she, I said, "Mommy, sorry." I started calling her mommy before we even got married. Till today, that's what I call her. I call her mommy. My children even mommy. That's how I call her. Sorry. Oh my goodness. Oh, now wake. Oh, this is what we do. This is what we see in Africa. Very crazy. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. It's Nawek. I'm sorry. Okay, so this is how I got to fix her to my taste. So it's not every women. Sometimes they can be moody. Most especially when they're on their menstrual period, they can be moody. They can be aggressive. Sometimes you call her for you. Blah, 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 blah. Just calm down. Calm. You don't need to give back that energy that she's giving that moment. Try to understand that she's going through something. Women are going through a lot. Too. A woman would have menstruation. A woman will go through menstrual pain. A woman will carry pregnancy for 9 months. A woman will go to labor. I mean, no matter how bad they are, they deserve to be respected. So the whole thing I'm talking about is the same Ibon Air with the young lady. What Ibom Air did to this lady, the Ibom hostess did to this lady, is totally abusing of right. They abuse the girl's right, step on her right, mess her up, tore her cloth. Oh my goodness! Film her on her nakedness and post on social media. It's uncalled for now. This lady is supposed to will get married tomorrow. Her nakedness is already out there. I mean, for crying out loud. I said it time without number. This lady need to get a very good lawyer. Ibom Air will pay. I'm telling you the gospel truth. This lady should get a very, very good lawyer. Ibom Air will pay. They will pay. If this lady wants to be rich, this is an avenue for her to be extremely rich. Claim damages. Because this is totally out of it. It's uncalled for. In any form, in no ramification, no matter the offense the lady committed. Even if the lady killed somebody inside the flight, does not warrant this. This is the high level of humiliation. Not just only humiliation, you intimidated her. And at the end of the day, you still remand her in prison after stepping on her rights. And besides, this is supposed to be a civil case. It's not criminal charges. It's not supposed to be a criminal charges. I saw the charge sheet on Festus Keyamo's page. That is not a criminal charge for crying out loud. That is a civil matter. So if you're charging this lady, you should also charge the air hostess, because the lady acted out of provocation. If you did not provoke the lady, she wouldn't have returned back with such energy. Exactly. Thank you, Papa. I saw it. When I saw it, my brother, I had goosebump. How can a woman, I mean, what is wrong with some women, for crying out loud? What is wrong with some women? You want to see your fellow woman are down, and you are not just only trying, not just only trying to drag her out of the flight, you were busy tearing her cloth, and you were comfortable. Ibom Air will pay. They will pay dearly. Unless if this girl does not know her rights. Unless this girl, I wish this thing is in Gambia. You abuse my rights. You beat me up. You tore my cloth. You strip me naked. Film my nakedness and post on social media. And still detain me and remand me in prison. It is very sad. I've said it time without number. Why is it that, no, Papa, let me ask you, and my brother Felix Omoru, let me ask you, please, let me ask you people, please, why is it that some of our Nigerians are so aggressive, both the men and the women? Why are they so aggressive? Because men looking at the air hostess, all you could see on her face is she's depressed. Not just only depressed. I feel like she's somebody that is having her own personal problem. Because I'm pretty sure that she don't even know the lady in question. She don't have any personal vendetta with the lady in question. So why putting your anger on the lady? Look at her strong face. Look at the strong face of that hostess. That lady is not supposed to be an air hostess. She is supposed to be a Molue conductor, or she is supposed to be selling in the market. Her face is not even. Her face is not even welcoming. Her face is not even. It's not supposed to be in such environment. Why is it that we Nigerians, we are always aggressive? Everybody's angry. When you're walking on the street, you're angry. When somebody do you, woo. Last year when I came to Nigeria, I entered Keke from Amobona to Batam. So I was having 1,000 naira. I gave the Keke man, when I got to Amobona, I gave the Keke man 1,000 naira to give me change. Brother, 1,000 naira I gave you, even if you don't have change, I can even tell you, okay, keep that one for yourself. That is not up to what I leave for people. Because most of the time when I enter Keke, I always give them 1,000. I gave the guy 1,000. Instead of him to tell me I don't have change, the guy enter fire. Why will you give me 1,000? Who told you? He said, you don't give me money. I said, brother, I'm sorry. I just gave you 1,000. If you don't have change, tell me, bro, I don't have change. I will leave the money for you. By the way, what is 1,000 naira? He became so aggressive. I said, okay, for that, you will give me my change. I followed him until he gave me my change. The same thing. I mean, when I was flying from Lagos to Owerri, so people were, alighting from the flight. Me, I wanted to come out because it was my turn to come out. One man just said, "Wow, where are you going? Where are you going?" I was surprised. My brother, where I'm coming from, we don't do this. So we are not so aggressive like this. I was even wondering, maybe do I look like somebody that offended this man? Why is it that Nigerians are always aggressive? Minor thing that shouldn't even cause problem will cause problem. Sometimes my siblings will pick up phone, start complaining unnecessary thing that doesn't even make sense. Everybody's angry. Everybody want to prove point. Everybody is aggressive. Why is it please? Why is it like that? Is it because of the cost of living, or because of bad governance in Nigeria, or because of the system, or just that Nigerians, the kind of food that we eat too much pepper. So the pepper is making everybody to be angry always. I want to get to understand. Even here, Nigerians here, you can't do a business with a Nigerian and it ends well. It will always end in fight. It will always end in quarrel. That is why I cut off doing business with them. Why is it like that we are so aggressive? Omere said, what I felt about the air hostess, she is power drunk. Exactly. Point. She is power drunk. Because by blocking the lady from alighting from the car, from the flight, that is already showing that she's powerful. You can imagine electing such individual in the office to carry on the affairs of your community or your constituency. You will see Shege Banza promise. You can imagine that. I saw when you see the face, what you see is agony. What you see is pain. What you see is distress. What you see is a depression. When you see the face of that lady, the face is strong. That person is not anywhere, look like someone that's supposed to be on a flight or as a air hostess. Not supposed to be. Papa said, he said, the Minister of Aviation has done well just for issues not to escalate. Yeah, I got the news this morning that you already asked Ibom Air to drop the charges against the lady, and the lady should be released. But if they drop the charges against the lady and the lady released, what about the lady's nude that is there out there? Do you think the lady will let this go or let this slide after suffering her for a few days in Krikri prison? If it is me or my relative, we will not let go. Ibom Air has money. They have money, so definitely they will have money to pay damages. Because I'm going to be claiming 1 billion naira damages. Because my video is out there. You can't retrieve it back. You definitely have to pay. And I'm pretty sure that this lady will never let this slide. Yes. Papa said Nigerians have assumed violent reactions. Aggression is equivalent to smartness, just like they say. No grief for anybody. No, 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 no. No, no, no. This you see this aggressive attitude of Nigerians. Their aggressive attitude of Nigerians and violent. And I mean, let me not just put it violent. They're not that violent like that, but their aggressive attitude, people already know everywhere in the world. Like I said, I've traveled 17 countries, including West Africa, including African countries, including China, Thailand. I've been able to travel. Everywhere you meet Nigerians, people will tell you Nigerians are always aggressive. Nigerians are always aggressive. That's what people say, and it is not. It's not telling good about us. It's not portraying us good. There's a way to be smart. There's another form of being smart. I understand the fact that Nigerians are one of the smartest people on earth. Nobody can deny that fact. Nigerians are super intelligent. Nigerians are smart people. But you know what spoiled most of the thing is that we are too aggressive. Even on ordinary phone call, when a Nigerian is talking on phone, if you see the kind of shout, not just only that, and people that were not raised in that kind of environment will always see you like you are dangerous. I mean, you wouldn't be safe to do business with. I don't know if you understand my point. So we should not equate being violent and aggressive to smartness. That is not anything near smartness. That is why hypertension is keep increasing in Nigeria. The rate of hypertensive patient in Nigeria is becoming alarming because everybody is angry. Everybody is angry. Sometimes when I'll tell, hey, go and drink water, drink cold water. Brother, look for cold water, drink. Yeah, calm down. Yeah, free your mind, calm down. You don't need to be aggressive to prove a point. Sometimes you might be angry, but you still be silent and quiet. People may not understand what is in your mind. But hey, Nigerians. Felix said, it is the situation of Nigeria. You will not blame them. In Bahrain, nobody is aggressive over here. But thanks to the Minister of Aviation, Mr. FK. Thank you. Yeah, Festu Keyamo did well. I love what he did. I love the news that I got this morning that you've already asked Ibom to drop their charges and look for a way to settle out of court and all that. But settling out of court, my brother, the girl's nude is already out there. That problem will not finish you. Papa said the complaint system in Nigeria is also failure. Exactly. So people tend to fight their own battle and see taking laws into their hands as the only survival mode. Exactly. That is what I discovered as well. Yeah, I get to find out that. Yes. Felix said, yes, you are right. They tell me too that we are so aggressive. Nigerians are aggressive. Yeah. Listen, we have Igbo community meeting in Gambia here. But brother, will you no, since I came to Gambia, I meet this Igbo community. Though I don't go to that Igbo community meeting. Since I know that Igbo community meeting is fight upon fight, fight upon fight, fight upon fight, disgracing each other, fight this one, fighting of leadership, fighting of this, fighting of that, minor thing that doesn't even mean anything. Sometimes I would tell them, listen, you are not here for meeting. You are here to look for greener pasture. You are here to make money and go back home and make home proud. You are not here because of meeting, for crying out loud. Why fight unnecessary fight? Why? It's very bad. Papa said, I'm just giving you an answer to your question on why Nigerians are aggressive. Exactly 24/7. It's not that I agree it is right to exactly, yeah. Yes, everyone is angry because the complaint system in Nigeria is fair system. Exactly, I get to understand that as well. One of the reasons why Nigerians are always angry, from my own understanding, I get to believe that the justice system is bad. Yeah, the justice system is bad. The justice system failed Nigerians. It failed Nigerians. And the worst part of it is that these people don't understand that when the justice system fails, it seems like people will tend to take laws into their hands, because they believe that when they take you to court and at the end of the night nothing will come out, you may go behind and sort out things. So they will tend to take laws into their hand. And this is why, these things, like I said, insecurity and all the problems keep increasing day in, day out in Nigeria. Enter bank complaint, you see wahala. Enter police complaint, exactly. You see extortion and wahala. Enter university school, you see complaint. Election, I swear to God. I swear to God. The worst one of is even police that is supposed to, make sure that the justice, uphold the justice. And the police, when you go to police to make an entry that somebody, so person did to you, I think going to police to report a case is not something. It's not like you hate the person that you're reporting police to police. It's a means of resolving issue. That's what I understand about policing, right? But police will make the whole thing look like as if it's a war. Now, when you go to a police station and make a complaint and tell police that somebody want to fight, or somebody want to stab you with knife, or somebody want to shoot you a gun, and the person is hello, man. Alpha. Yeah, what's in the happen? I did live stream. I hope everything is okay. Eh? What happened? Okay, I call back later. I'm on live stream. Okay. Fatu. Okay, Fatu. Yes. So I'm sorry, guys. I had to answer a call from my wife. Papa, I swear to God, when you go to lay a complaint in police station in Nigeria, first of all, police will, if you tell police that somebody want to stab you or somebody want to shoot you gun, police will tell you to go bring money to hire a bus or hire a car, to rent a car to go for operation. That is the state of Nigerian policy. They will charge you 100,000 or 50,000 naira to go and arrest a victim. What do they call it? A suspect. They will charge you money when they bring the suspect to the station. Now it will be like power of who has more and who have and who doesn't have. At the end of the day, if the suspect have more money than the complainant, they will take money from the suspect and tell the suspect to go home and tell you as a complainant that your case, you go to court. And so all these are the problems that we have in Nigeria, and it's affecting the system seriously. Yeah, Papa said, now you are getting it. Violence and self-help is now the trend in our country. Everybody want cash out. When you report a special to police, I mean, that's the problem that we have in Nigeria. Sincerely speaking, and it's becoming alarming and it's becoming crazier. Yeah, I swear they will hire Korope. It's crazy. It's crazy for real. It's crazy. So, guys, I'll be ending it up here. I think I've spent 1 hour plus already, so that's enough already. Let me go do business. It's Wednesday morning. People have been calling already, so me for the first time. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, please. do me a favor by subscribing to the channel, and also put on your notification bell so that you'll be notified when I drop a video or when I come on live stream. And don't forget, I dropped a lot of videos already. Thank you very much, my brother Felix. Thank you, Papa. Thank you, Mama T. Thank you very much, everyone that is watching me here. I dropped a video. Please go do me a favor by watching my live long form videos. Comment your opinion there. Ask questions if you feel like. I dropped my WhatsApp, my WhatsApp number on my post, right? Go pick my WhatsApp number there. Whatever that you feel like you want to tell me, complain, you want to discuss, just feel free, come on live stream. Let's come on live stream and discuss more of it. Thank you very much. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are super, super wonderful. I appreciate you guys from the depth of my heart. I'm not mixing word. Thank you. Don't forget, I have a project that's coming up 2026 January, and it's gonna start very soon. Thank you so much, Papa. Thank you. Nice to see you again, brother. Don't forget that I'm coming on live stream tomorrow morning as well, and the long form videos are there to watch as well. Please watch, put on a notification bell, and as well share so that we can get to wider audience. Thank you so much, guys. I have a project coming up January 2026. I'll be going around within this sub-Saharan Africa, West Africa, checking on our brothers, most especially Nigerians that have been traveled. Like I told you guys, there are Nigerians that have been on a journey for a very long time. I met Nigerians that have spent 30 years without returning back to Nigeria. And it's not like they are making money. It's not like their life is good. It's just that they are scared of going back to Nigeria. Because why? Because of the role societal pressure played in their life. They are scared of going back without money. And I want to tell them that you don't need to go back to Nigeria with a lot of money. If you have your transport money, if you have money to feed yourself for a short period and return back, please do. It is important that we always reach home. So this is the project that I have 2026. I'll be going around. Even if I do it for 2 people or 3 people in 2026, I'll feel fulfilled. Meeting our people that have been on a journey for a long time, meeting them, sensitizing them on the importance of reconnecting back with uniting back with their family members at home and going back, to Nigeria. I can't be on a journey where you're looking for greener pasture for 40-something years, 30-something years, 20-something years without returning back to Nigeria. The money you're not making, the greener pasture you did not see, then what are you doing here? If you're not doing anything reasonable, brother, go back home. Fucking go back home. Go and meet your family back home. Travel is not for everybody. Listen, it's not everybody that is in Europe that is doing well. It's not everybody that is in America that is doing well. It's not everybody that is in UK that is doing well. There are a lot of people, there are a lot of Nigerians that have been in America for decades. Some of them are still homeless. There are a lot of people that are Nigerians that are living in UK for 20, 30 years. Some of them are homeless in America, in UK, in Canada, in Australia, in Europe. So travel doesn't work for everybody. If it doesn't work for you there, please find a way. Go back home. There are a lot of things that you can do in Nigeria. Listen, Nigeria is blessed. If you talk about blessed, Nigeria is extremely blessed. That opportunity is there. And for you that traveled out, you've already had the experience, come back home and utilize your experience. There shouldn't be any reason why you should be running away from home because you do not have money. The only person you owe anything in this life is your mother and your father. Apart from your mother and your father, you owe nobody any explanation about your life. So why will you be worried about having billions, having that mindset of I cannot go back to Nigeria without, I don't have money, I don't have car, I don't have house. My brother, it doesn't work for everybody. If it doesn't work for you, go back home. I'm not lying to you. I'm telling you the gospel truth. I have cousins, aunties that have been living in America. I have one of my uncle that went to America before I was even born. He went to America. I think those people that community contributed money for them to travel by boat or that. He went to America 40-something or 50-something years ago. He was there. He got married there. He married there, have children there. He's never been home. He only came home 1990 when the mother died. He came for the mother's burial. After the mother's burial, he went back home. He went back to America. The children have never visited Nigeria one day. He don't even have one block in Nigeria, talk less of house. He have nothing to ride up. And I heard that the children is not even doing that well in America. So why we left home to feed home? We left home to make home proud. We went to look for greener pasture. The reason why we went to look for greener pasture is to come back home and make home proud. We are Africans. We are not Europeans. We have culture. Our culture, naturally, our culture is to look back home and help people, help the ones that need help. When your family members call you, please, we need this, you help them. Forget about this European culture. What people are saying, don't mind this, my money is my money. My money is not my money. The reason why I left home is to feed home, make home proud. Yes. So that project, I'm embarking on that project from January 2026. First of all, I'll go to Guinea-Bissau. I've told you a story of a brother that I met when because I do timber business, I do casino business, I do haulaging, I do apartment business, I run hospitality business. Gambia is a tourist country. I run hospitality business. So when I was in Guinea-Bissau, I was active on cashew nut and timber business. I went to church, Winners Chapel, and after the church service, I was about to go. Somebody met me in the car. He said, brother, I'm looking for work. I said, brother, this is not even a brother. This is a big brother because he's an old man. He was 52 or 53 as of then, 2016. So he said that he's looking for work, that his business is doing is not paying him well. I asked him, what kind of business do you do? He said that he sells okreka shoes at Bandem Market. I said, okay, but I don't have a job to give you because the job that I have is only loading. I want loaders, people that will load and offload. That's the only job that I have. But I'll be putting eye for you, check around. If you have need, you can come. I will help you out. Sometimes you come to the office. So that's how I got to meet him. And I asked him, how long have you been in Guinea-Bissau? He said that he had been in Guinea-Bissau for 28 years. I told him, brother, 28 years is too long. 28 years. And how many times have you gone to Nigeria? He said you've never traveled to Nigeria for that 28 years. Yeah. That is when I got to know that this brother have a big problem. Ask him, how about your mom? Have you been hearing from your mom? He said the mother died 8 years that when he went to Guinea-Bissau, his mother died. Ask him, you didn't go for the burial? He said yes. You don't know where your mother is buried? He said no. For 20 years now, your mother died. He said you don't know. Ask him, what about your siblings? He said his siblings are all in Nigeria. Ask him, do you speak with them? He said it's long time he spoke with them last. These people, they need money, money, money. I said, okay. I said, brother, that's a very big problem. So you've not taken your children to Nigeria for the first time. He said no. I told him, brother, this is a very big problem. It's a very, very big problem. You definitely have to reunite back with your family. First of all, it's not like Guinea-Bissau is a good country. Guinea-Bissau is a poor country. Secondly, listen, the poorest state in Nigeria, is far richer than Guinea-Bissau. If you don't know, I speak Portuguese, I speak Creole. The poorest state in Nigeria is richer and better than Guinea-Bissau. Guinea-Bissau don't even have ordinary good road, talk less of pipe-borne water. You're talking about electricity. Guinea-Bissau is at the back of Africa. And you've spent 28 years old, 8 years in Guinea-Bissau. That means if you go to Nigeria, you'll be doing like JJC. You'll be doing like Mumuna. So I told him, brother, this is wrong. You definitely have to go back home. It's very important. You can't be here. You can't be here. You definitely have to go. You reunite with your family member. Tell them your condition. The problem that our people have is always when they leave Nigeria, even if they're in Cotonou, they will tell their people, I'm living good. I'm doing this. You'll be making mouth. You'll be making big, big mouth. Instead of you to tell your people the condition, how you are living, and the way you are living, tell them the truth so that they don't put hope and confidence in you. Tell them the condition of the country where you are living. You start making mouth. Now, it is time for you to go back and show them what you've got. 28 years, you cannot. You see where the problem is coming from. So I told him, brother, definitely have to go back home because we are not doing anything here. You're not definitely doing anything here. Go back home. Find a way to go back home. I gave him the advice. And when I left Guinea-Bissau 2018 entirely. I lost contact with him, so I don't know his whereabouts in Guinea-Bissau. I don't know how he's doing. I don't know if he's still in Guinea-Bissau or if he's gone back home. But his story, touched me, and it reminded me of something. I get to understand the importance of resensitizing them. It's not just in Guinea-Bissau. If you come to Gambia here, you see people that have spent 40 years and never returned back home. 20 years, 25 years, 30 years. So it's uncalled for. So keep sensitizing them. If you go Senegal, that's even the worst. If you go Sierra Leone, go Liberia. Oh. It's a big problem. So we can't keep sitting on the fence and letting our people be scattering up all over the world, having children. Nigerian children are scattered everywhere. I mean, that's a big problem. That's a very big problem. So that is the reason why I will be going from country to country, sensitizing them and helping them, buy tickets for them. They will go back home. When they get home, I will make sure that somebody is in the airport to receive them. My own person, not their own person. My own person will be in the airport to receive them, carry them, and reunite them back with their family members. I will know that, yes, I've done. And during this process, I will be doing live stream here. I'll be documenting it, making sure that I put it out there to teach others and sensitize our people. It's very important. I have 2 kids, a boy and a girl. My 2 kids, their umbilical cord has been buried in Nigeria. I buried their umbilical cord in Nigeria. I never buried my own children's umbilical cord here. So for you to see how passionate I am in this. So that is how it is. So we're going to be embarking on that journey from 2026 January, and we need your support, prayers, and everything. Support all we do. So thank you very much, guys, for joining me here. God bless you guys. See you guys tomorrow morning, and we discuss more about the state of politics in Africa. Thank you very much. God bless you. Please watch my long form videos. Watch my long form videos, and as well follow me on Facebook. I already have a new Facebook page. Go and follow my Facebook page, Humble Honorable. Thank you very much, guys. See you guys in the next one. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, put on the notification bell, and share the live stream. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Bye-bye. See you guys in the next one.